Hello everyone, for today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be playing as one of, and it's weird saying that, but one of the legendary Super Saiyans. I mean, I say one of, because you know, Kale in Dragon Ball Super, but we don't know if her form will be called the legendary, well, you know, like legendary Super Saiyan. We just don't know if that will be a thing, but you know, it is like basically like the same thing, but we don't know if it will actually be called that. But this tournament was on the 25th of May, and like it's like for 3 hours long, so by the time you're watching this, which should be on the 29th of May, yeah, this tournament would have been over for a very long time, so just keep that in mind. Perfect block there, gave, you know, that breaks his goal because he had no stamina. I've got perfect health right now, so I think, you know, I figured, well, maybe I should go for like a cheeky gigantic Omega, see if that's going to hit him. It does, actually it does hit him full on, I believe, that does quite a bit of damage. Why does Broly have full power charge? Like, I know I've said this a million times before with other characters, but Broly's power level is maximum, why not maximum charge? I just hate that so much. Like, they should do it so that, like in Xenoverse 3, so that the characters that do have a charge attack, like every character that has a charge attack to begin with, that would just have energy charge, and as you, oh yeah, he disconnects as well. Like, this was the first fight I had in this tournament, and the guy just rage quit because I was just like beating him. So that is just wonderful. So going to the second fight, surprisingly enough, my opponent picks Broly. Yeah, but like I was saying before, I rather rudely cut myself off. In the next game, like Xenoverse 3, or yeah, the next game that has like a charge attack where you actually have to equip, and it's not like a passive skill, well, you know, like some that every character has, like in the Burcol games with like Radiant Blast games, and gets like Burcol Tenkoji as well. But every character that has a charge attack, like it should start off, you know, with them having energy charge, and as you level up and become stronger, like level up through the story mode, and you just progress through the story mode, it should go to like full power charge and then eventually maximum charge. And I think there's actually a fourth charge attack in the game called something like, oh, what's it called? Instant charge, I think. And the only character I know that has it is Final Form Mirror. If you go into, I think it's Expert Mission 15, and you see Mirror, like it's the one with like all those different fighters, but it's in that Expert Mission where if you scan Mirror's moveset, like Final Form Mirror, he has it. Well, I guess you can just go to the final non-DLC or non-secretive you know, mission in the story mode, you can see it there as well. But yeah, and also as you saw at the beginning, I think, and in this fight, my opponent is set to level 50 because these are world tournament fights with limitations on, I guess, so super souls and levels won't take effect, so everyone, myself included, will be set to level 50, so just keep that in mind, because I still get a few comments saying, oh, Burcol, why Johnny for level 50? It's like it is kind of funny, but it's like, okay, whatever. So there I went for my evasive, don't know why, I really don't know why. He went for, was it Gigantic Slam? Yeah, now he goes for Blaster Meteor, I think, oh no, not Blaster Meteor, that's his evasive, I think. Was it Blaster Shell? I perfect blocked it, that's quite nice. I vanished there, I think I vanished anyway, I don't know why, because you know, I vanished after the damage was done. So there goes for a second Blaster Shell. I perfect blocked the fourth, no, so the third hit, like the third Key Blast. He goes for another one, I think, I don't know, but there goes, oh no, I think he just went for two Gigantic Omegas, and I think it's in Dragon Ball Heroes, I think, but Gigantic Omega is in that game, but what that attack is, it's something that's used by Super Saiyan 3 Broly, or legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly, what we're going to call him, and it's basically a variant. Well, it's not like a, you know, it's not like a Kamehameha attack, but it's in the style of it. Like, it's not like Broly's version, but it's called Gigantic Omega. And remember, I think it was Sergio M3, when Xenoverse 1 was like, before it was released, and like when the betas came out, or sorry, the network test, rather, like the closed network test and the other network test, where like he data mined those, like the attacks, and that was like such a magical time, that was really cool. But we saw Gigantic Omega, and I figured, well, does this mean Super Saiyan 3 Broly is confirmed? Because that's what the attack was, but now they changed in Xenoverse 1 and 2, of course. So Gigantic Omega is just like surprisingly enough, it's a strike attack, which I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's whatever. So yeah, I mean, so I was thinking, well, okay, I know Broly has the Gigantic Slam attack, or whatever it's called. I don't know, that's quite overpowered, given that he's on a character that has it, and you know, because like you can't block it, and it's quite fast and does a fair bit of damage, and like once you're hitting it, you can't get out of it. I mean, like I guess that can apply to like attacks like the Flash Fist Skewer and the Backbreaker and stuff like that. But I figured, okay, I'm bound to run into at least one person, maybe a few people, but I figured, okay, I may run into like at least one person who's going to use it quite heavily. I think it might be this guy who does it, or like the guy I fight in the 5th fight, I'm not too sure, but I mean, yeah, it's whatever, I'll get over it one day, hopefully. So there I go for my own Gigantic Slam, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Gigantic Slam, he goes for one there. Oh yeah, I think maybe this guy like he uses it, but like something happens, and I think it's like on one of his hands. It might be his left hand, or like well, I mean, it's either gonna be his left or right hand. What? But it's like on one of his hands, like the key blast is still there, which I love. Like I love when like glitches like that happen. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, it kind of looks like yesterday in that Funny Moments video with Skybass and Locato, the Divine Retribution trolling or Divine Trolling. The Divine Trolling video where I go through the locked off times on 100 Big Bang coming on my heart on the Glacier stage, and I thought like a second or so after I actually used it and I finished like the animation, it like you could like it was still on me, which is quite strange. And I just really noticed this. Well, I mean, I'm sure I've noticed this before, but like it's quite evident here. Like the aura is a mix between just like a green aura and a Super Saiyan 1 aura for Broly. So that's quite cool. For the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku aura, it's like of course like Super Saiyan Blue and like a red aura, so that's really cool. Like I wish, like I posted this on Twitter a few days ago as I'm recording this. Like it may be like 4 days ago as of me, you know, recording this video. But I posted something saying like, how cool would it be in Xenoverse 2 or Xenoverse 3 if we could make our own transformation, but it'll be a sort of false transformation. By that I mean, oh yeah, guys probably blasted share. I couldn't do anything from that point, so it beats me there. So good game to that guy. But like we could like make a false, quote unquote false, like a pseudo transformation where we could change the aura color, the hue, which is like the color it makes your like clothes and skin. Like the Super Saiyan's like a golden color for Super Saiyan Rose. It's like pink for the Venus form. It's like black, I think, or not black. It's like a dark purple. Like it's a slight hue. But with those characters, like they do have their own like models. That's fine. Like you know, I mean, like dedicated models, I should say. But like, if we could make like a transformation like that in Xenoverse 2 or 3, probably in 3. Like I don't think Xenoverse 2 is going to get any more better because DLC Pack 3. Sorry, DLC Pack 4. Sorry. Well, with that being said, like it's going to be released for the Switch, so like in like late this year, so maybe I don't know. But cutting myself off again. Rather rudely, like making like a pseudo transformation where we could, you know, customize the aura, fighting style. Like I'd say, like it should like cost like 1 or 2 bars of key to use, and it just gives you like a tiny increase in like all of your stats, like a 5% increase, or like a 2% or something like that. Like it should be meant to something that maybe Elder Guru, you know, unlocks for us, and then we can customize it that way. Like later on, we can go to Shenron to customize like the aura if we want to change it or something. But yeah, like I think that'd be really cool. Like, and now like serve like you know, to begin with, like a sort of bridge, like a bridge transformation from like when you start the game until you get your first main transformation for your race. So you know, for like Saiyans it'd be like Super Saiyan, for the Mechans it'd be like your giant form, you know, etc. That'd be quite cool. Do you know what you guys think about that in the comments? When Xenoverse 3 is closer to being like announced, or like when I think it's going to be like announced, which will probably be like in a year's time, in my opinion. Like I'll make like a video like about stuff like this, so you know I'll keep this on the back burner for now, so I can like really, you know, go into more detail about it, just like elaborate on, like really, you know, think of what to say, but, you know, rather just like not rambling, but just going off like just like spitting what's off the top of my head. So there I go for the gigantic, what's it called, the gigantic meteor, what it's called, like Broly's ultimate, and that finishes him off. There's too many attacks that Broly has too many attacks that got like gigantic in the name. Actually, I think all of them apart from, I mean, it's got one well, completely forgot what I was going to say. Like Broly has only got one ultimate attack, and that's of course gigantic meteor. I think that's what it's called anyway. Not second, which is stupid. Like given that Broly is, as far as I know, the only original character to have like different color ki blast. Like even in Xenoverse 1, like he's got like the normal ki blast, but like his charge ki blast is the bomb one, like the bomb variant. Why? I mean, well, not why. I'm glad they gave him like green ki blast, because you know, just what, you know, fits what his character is. But why? Like they should have given him super ki explosion as like his second ultimate and made that green. You know, just like instead of like a pinkish reddish, just make it green. Like it would just work so well. And that's something that I want to, you know, talk about when Xenoverse 3 is going to be like announced, or like when it maybe has been announced, that they should do something, and this could like apply to the Frieza Sage events or Siege, whatever you want to call it, or like just, you know, just stuff like that. So that when, well, basically what you should do is for like Xenoverse 3, and I know I'm not really like commentating the fights, but I just want to talk about this because like, it's something I've been thinking about for a while. They should like make some sort of system, like a new currency where we can unlock different color, you know, of attacks. So for example, a purple Final Flash, a orange gigantic Omega, and this is what I was talking about earlier, like on his, on my opponent's right hand, I think it is, yeah, on his right hand, our left, like, because he went for a gigantic slam earlier, like he went for it there, and that just cancelled out, but because he went for it earlier, as it cancelled out, was it still there? I don't know, but like his hand was like green off the keyboard, so I love that, I just thought it was so cool. But yeah, like a new type of currency, so that, you know, we can unlock different coloured attacks, and it wouldn't be like locked, like maybe have the event every week or something, like a, I don't know, like a black spirit bomb, that would just be so cool. Like I would actually compete, and try and get like medals, because like for the freeze event, like you get like what, resistance points, what do they do? I think the more resistance points you get means like the better chance of like, oh yeah, like right here, he's kind of just spamming gigantic slams. I'm thinking, okay, I need to just kick his ass now. I get the perfect block, I get the predict right there, very nice. I go for the square standard break because for Broly, it feels like his triangle standard break is quite slow compared to like others, or like just for like mouse saying avatars, which is what I play most of the time. So there I just like go for like a few blaster shells and that finishes them off. So I go into the final fight, and what I was saying before, I yet again cut myself off. For the Freezer Invasion event, and please feel free to leave a comment if you guys actually know what there actually is an answer. But for the Freezer Invasion event, when you like do the missions like defeat the members of the Freezer Force, Ginyu Force, Kuro's army, and stuff like that, you get resistance points. And as far as I know, I mean, I'll be honest, like I haven't really researched this because I just find it kind of pointless, and like I don't think anybody else has, to be honest. But as far as I know, the more points you have in like resistance points means that, okay, like you'll get like you know, like I think like in the leaderboard rankings you get like a top place, great, wonderful, like great, who cares? But you get stuff like the more resistance points you have means like the higher chance of like one of the high end character spawning, like Metacooler or Golden Freezer, and then you defeat them. Then I think you get, well, you do get the tracksuits in their colours, like Golden Freezer's, the tracksuit in the Golden Freezer colour, which, I mean, yes, they are quite, like, it's a tracksuit, it's kind of boring, but because I do want to unlock everything eventually, I will do that soon, I think. Like, I may live stream it, do let me know in the comments if you guys want to see, like, me live stream the Freezer stage event, just to grind resistance points. I mean, maybe you get TP medals, or like those energy capsule, medium energy capsules rather, like health capsules, for getting like a certain players, and that's another thing, like the daily login bonuses. But it's not getting turned like a feedback into like a feedback video rather, if I can talk. Hey guys, it's really hot in the UK right now, so I'm sweating like a pig. So yeah, like the daily login bonuses, like yeah, they're cool, but when we get like capsules like Zen, it's like, yeah, we can just get that anyway. Like we should do so that, like the I guess default thing we get was like a Dragon Ball fragment, and when we get, collect like 5 or 10 of them, we can then make one Dragon Ball, or like exchange it for like a Dragon Ball. That'd be really cool. Like, yeah, I should really just like a video talking about it. I'll be talking like what, 13 minutes now, basically talking about, well, not for the entire 13 minutes, but like I've been talking for a rather long time about like feedback in Xenoverse 2, but whatever. So I broke his guard and went for the final blaster shell, and that is going to be game. So I think I lost one fight, and in this video I show 6 fights, I think, so 5-1, pretty good. So thank you guys for watching this video. I honestly do hope you enjoyed it. It is quite fun doing these world tournaments, the character exclusive world tournaments, so I might do more of them in the future. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and with that being said, I'll see you next time.